Where do I start? It's been 2 weeks since I've been up here in the research area too. I think it's been since July 31st. "15 minutes ago, I had just observed and did a quick video with my camera on a grouping of 3 trees that had uprooted in a swamp, came down over top of the trail, full with leaves, and blocked the entire trail. I remember a huge poplar that was snapped prior that was hung up at about 22 degrees. And it seems as if the other 3 trees had come down, root ball up in the air, and taken that poplar down the rest of the way with it. All natural. I chalk it up as all natural. Then I come up 15 minutes further up the trail and run into this. And I'm going to tell you, my first instinct right now is that there is definitely somebody up here messing with me. Before it gets too dark, let me just go through what we have. Alright, I have my other camera in my hand. This I'm recording with my cell phone. Alright, there is the top right up there. There's the top right there to this tree right here that is about 6 inches. I just went up and felt it. It's punky. I guess we are going to need to hurry up here because it is getting dark and I won't be able to film this. Okay. Alright. There's the top of the tree right there. There is everything crossing the trail. Picture that. And if I push on this tree, I could show you this. Alright, let me do this. I'm just going to set this camera down. And then see if I can. I didn't bring my stabilizer. Alright. So, let me push on this. Okay. So, this tree is dead. It's punky, but I don't think 2 of me could bull rush this and snap it off. So let's go to the end of the log. Alright, this is obviously punky right here. I mean, very soft on the outside. But the inside of that is rock solid. There's a 2-inch core on the inside, rock solid. It's definitely snapped. There's no saw marks around it. Okay, no saw marks around it. Now, let's step back and look at what has happened here. Okay? At some time or another, there's another tree right here that had been snapped off. And if you look down into there, where this tree snapped off at one time across the road, a couple years ago, they had to saw it with a saw, okay, to clear the trail. Now right here, this tree is since July 31st. I can't remember if I came back up in here one more time after that, but Alright, now, I wish I brought my gimbal. I can't set this phone down. Hold on. Alright. Let me see if I got a tape measure. And I might just have to put on my light. The tape measure should be in here. Unless my daughter got it. It's not in here. Alright. Alright. That is a lot. That is an awful lot of look at all of this. Like, what is that? What is this tree right here and this branch right here leaning against that? Then is that the top? What the hell? That's stuck in the mud. Of course, that's what happens when trees break. Alright, so which part of this tree is the top to this one? That is a spruce. This is spruce here as well. And that is spruce as well. But they're two tops of trees. And obviously this top right here had snapped off in the fall and could be one of these two, either this one or that one. And it caught these, bend them over. But that tree up there, why without any marks whatsoever? Why without any marks whatsoever on that tree? Okay, I know that I can safely reach 7 foot. Okay, 7 foot. So at 8 feet up, that tree is snapped clean off, and that tree is 7.5, 8 inches wide, and has a solid core in the center. The tree snaps off, and then it falls, right? But here, how come when it fell down, how did it get those trees over there? Did it fall that way, catch those trees, and go like that? That's very likely. That is how that could happen. But I mean, I have to come back up here and really scrutinize this, check for track. And you know something, I just want to put this out here. If somebody is doing this and you're watching this video, man, I hope it's really funny to you, okay? Because don't think that what I'm doing is not hard. My time is valuable. And if you're up here just so you can come back and watch my YouTube channel and laugh your ass off, you're a moron. All right? And I hope you're real proud of yourself. And I hope I catch you up here. Yeah. If that is not the case, then I apologize. And it is getting dark. Hold on here. All right. I don't like to turn my light on, but I'm gonna for this. Which top? To me, it appears that it's this one right here, this top of the tree. That would be the top to the main tree that has fallen. If you look at the size, of it right there, compared to the size of where it's broke. And I'll come up here with a tape measure just to make sure, because there isn't a top over here. Wait a minute. Boy, that might be it. You know something? That might be it. Alright, hold on. I gotta go out and get that other camera. I left it up there on the hill, pointing up on the hill, running. It's getting too dark to see. Alright, so this tree right here is the right size, and it has this fungus or lichen that's on the tree is on that tree as well. This, I believe, is the tree. This is the right width. Okay, and it was, you know, through the fall, it got shoved underneath it here. Right? Now there's also another broken piece. I don't know if you guys heard that, but a stick just fell out of a tree up there. So, I need my flags. I need all my other stuff here to do this properly. This always happens when you're ill prepared. This piece of tree is the end of that tree. So we have tree 1, main tree. too. The first piece broke off. The next piece of top could be this right here. It's the right size, but looking at the bark, it more looks like it would have been this one over here. But let's set that aside, okay? See this spruce tree right here that's busted off? I mean, this ain't grown out of the trail. I walk up through here umpteen billion times. This tree ain't grown out of the middle of the trail. I'm telling you right now. But then, whoa, what was that? I hope that was my water bottle. All right. So that tree right there and that piece over there are two separate tops of trees, and they're both spruce. And there isn't two trees broke. There's only one. Where did the other top of spruce tree come from? And then let's set all of that aside now and tell me, where did this great big huge branch of maple or beech, hardwood of some sort, where did that come from? Okay, this is maple, and it's just leaning in the tree up there. Like, where did that come from? Huh? That's an ash. Can't quite figure it out. All right, let's go up and get the camera. Let's get a good night's sleep. I gotta shut this other camera off. Put that in the pocket. There it is. Sorry for the long video. So, I've got my camera with me, right? I didn't leave anything laying on the ground. Alright, while I have you guys on here, let me just bring you up here to the top of this hill. And I just walk 5 steps. Let's count them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. All right, we'll call it 70 steps. All Alright, so say where well, might need to add 15, 20 because it's right over here. Yeah. Alright. Okay, right there it is. Okay. So, you know, I guess I just got to get right up in there and show you. Okay, so one of the last videos that I posted, close to one of the last videos I posted, I was coming out of research area 2. I had gone back in a long ways. I looked at my phone. I was a little late in the afternoon, realized I had to hustle out of here to go get my little one. On the way out is when I had discovered that track on the ground. I'm not saying it's a Bigfoot track. It's casted. It's still up there. I left it there to harden. I learned a valuable lesson. The first cast I ever did broke in half. I was impatient. So this one is gonna harden well. I start hustling out of there. I come up to this point and I look up there in the woods, and here is this 6 to 7 inch beech tree. I thought it was a maple at first, but it's a beech. And it is snapped clean off. It's 17, 18, 16, some odd feet up in the air. And I'm just going to take you up there and show you. And this tree, I am telling you, this tree was not broken. When I was coming up here, not 6 hours prior, it's wide open. You can see right up there. So, right here it is. Okay, there's the tree right there. Right there is where it snapped off. Okay, this is a beech tree. I can reach 7. That is 14, 15, 16 feet in the air. And there's the break. There's no saw marks. I don't see no rot. Or nothing. Let's see if I can get to a different angle. There. See it? That is just, and that wood, look at the wood. Okay, look at the wood up there. If that wood was rotten or dead, then it would have just snapped. All of that wood up there is frayed. You know, like when you snap a stick to roast a hot dog and it don't want to break well, and then you crack it in half and then you try splitting it up the middle and you're having troubles with it. That's this guy. So I ask you, please leave a comment and explain to me how that tree broke. That tree did not break from an owl, a hawk, not even an eagle. That tree is a solid tree. Huh. And I came up here, stood. This is kind of like one of my break spots. I'll just tell you, a bunch of crazy stuff has always happened here. I've heard things moving through the woods here. I was walking out of here one night, 10:30 at night, and I had something of, as big as I am to make that much noise in the leaves out in front of me. I get my thermal out. I can't see anything with my thermal. I haven't posted that video because, I don't know. I mean, for ridicule, I guess. There's nothing on it. And, unless somebody like people that really know me, or my kids and my coworkers that know I don't bullshit people, could take what I say as gold, would understand that I was walking along right here on my way out of here one night, and I heard something moving through the woods right there in front of me that was big enough for me to say, like, hello or something, or don't throw sticks at me, because there was a stick that hit the ground back there, but it sounded like it fell right straight down out of a tree. Either way, there's been other times when things have happened down in there. This is a knoll. This is a high point between what I call Bigfoot Mountain. It's a high point. There's swampy area, low area down in there. Out through there ends up into a flow in a pond out in the valley. This is an area where it would be very easy to cross from one area to the other and dip out of sight. A lot of things have happened here. And it continues. Okay? How did that beech tree break? Let's call it 15 foot. Tomorrow I'll have the ruler. We'll do this again. 15 feet in the air. A 6-inch beech tree that does not have dead punky wood. No cut mark. There was no bark disturbance. And it snapped. And if you look at what I just showed you, okay, if you go back and watch the video of me pointing that tree out from a distance, I should have walked right up to it, but you can see that that tree is connected. That tree had not disconnected. Now it is disconnected. And then we have this here. This montage. 7 feet up, 8 feet up. This tree is snapped off across the trail. It's got a couple yellow birch bent over into it. We have 2 spruce tops of tree, but only 1 spruce tree. And then from somewhere, we have this great big huge stick of dead maple that apparently has fallen from way up in there somewhere. That has to be it. Busted and just leaning up against the tree. I can handle the tree breaking and falling across the trail. This 2 tops and the way it's all sitting, and another bunch of it across the trail. That's something else. So, seeing how this video is already 26 minutes long, I'm just going to keep this running because I am literally maybe a 2 minute, 2.5, 3 minute strong walk to that other pile of trees that's blown down over top of the trail. And I might as well just show them both to you. And I'll be doing some investigating on this. I found a black mosquito head net on the ground. Not but more than 150 yards up the main trail in after I leave the truck. Oh, you know, while I got you on the horn here, if you're still watching, there's some of you individuals had said you wanted to hear the pee. Okay, I've gone back and listened to that entire start to finish. I can't hear another vehicle coming in. I don't hear a four-wheeler, three-wheeler. I can't really make out footsteps. But I do hear a zipper open. I do hear some sort of a grunty cough. It appears that somebody in the area, which remember, there was nobody had walked up into the trail, and I had checked around down at the mouth where you pull off the, call it the main road, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And there wasn't anybody walked on there. But that was earlier, right? That was earlier on. Well, you know, for a little bit I had thought, well, maybe that was me. But the thing is like, I'm never there for 16 minutes. And I make much more noise than that getting ready. I mean, I'm in one door, out another, opening and closing this, zipping that, doing this, doing that. But either way, I mean, it's definitely somebody that took a piss within the range of the recorder where you can hear it. And I have two recorders. One that gets planted just before I head out, and one that goes into my headset. There's two hoots, or dogs barking. Yeah, if you guys could hear that, that would freak you out. So we're almost down there. I don't know if my 2 minute two-minute marker was on or not, but Boy, I sure hope those are owls off to the right of me. Not them damn hooting bears. Because it sounds like there's more than one, and they're going nuts over there. They got a creek in and around me, so it's really would be hard to hear them. All right, here's the trees. Right here. All the way across the trail. All right, so see if I can show you from this side. All right, you can see them. They start way back down in there. There's 3 trees. They grew up together. They were planted, well, not planted, but they grew up on a swampy area where they didn't get a good root base. Wouldn't be hard to blow down. Somehow, some way, these trees came over and landed, and that's the trail right there. Is it relevant to what we were just looking at up the trail? I don't have a definite count. I do need to take the time to sit down and put the pieces of the puzzle together. I need to be able to take all of the pieces of footage and take down some notes and get the pictures together for myself. It doesn't even necessarily need to be a video. And to continue on with this extreme amount of broken trees, big and small, now getting even more extravagant across this trail. It's really something else. Well, I'm going to continue on, you guys, and if any of you take the time to watch this video and take the time to go back and watch and observe the other videos with the broken trees across the trail, and you have some ideas, I'm all ears. I would like some heads put together. I want to understand this because, you know, like, I'm not worried about it. I don't know what it is yet. I mean, if it is a hoaxer, okay, well, good for you, buddy. Yippee-ki-yay, you're a retard. If it is not, then this is way out of the ordinary, okay? So if it is not somebody else doing this, this is way out of the ordinary. There's got to be a reason for this. I was in and out of this place all year last year. There was only, I would have to think, I mean, I'm trying to think, was there nothing that comes to mind? It was all up into the woods. And this year, I mean, just an unbelievable amount of trees. I'm going to stop the video because I'm just thinking while I'm talking and wasting your time with no content. I want to thank you for joining. If I can shorten this up, I will. Stay tuned. We're going to stay on to this. And if this is somebody hoaxing, I hope we catch them. You know, we definitely will be enjoying that. Alright, folks. You guys have a safe night. It's the Sasquatch Wizard at Adirondacks. Gotta wave my magic wand. Good night, everybody.